thing in here to give us, and one in here. So that just kind of gives us a, whoop, little place broke off right in there, but that's all right. It needed to come off in there anyway. We've got to bring this down quite a bit. All right. So if we look from here, let's bring that all down. Back here again. Right. We'll bring this down in here. All right, so what we got back here, let me cut this. Basically, as a guy looks pretty much like this, in other words. All right, pretty much. All right, now what we want to do is, the shoes are a little bit big, so we want to bring those down, okay? And that's what you do. You make them a little bit big at first. And then you bring them down. As you kind of look at your... Now Alright. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to draw a line in the middle of these things. And you want to separate them. So let's do that. We're going to take it. We're going to cut it on each side a little bit. Take your knife, do that. Take your knife, do that, and sort of start shaping your shoes. Okay? Which means you have to bring them down, and you have to bring them down, and you have to come over here. And you have to bring this down so that your shoes will become even, which means a lot of this stuff has to be brought down. Okay? From the side you can see that. Your shoes have to be even down here. Okay? All right. Even so far as coming... See, I'm just taking this off in the back here. So that we can get the shoes. See how now he starts to looking kind of more even. A part of that. So that you can bring your shoes back and have much more. For instance, you will come back all the way here. And it makes the shoe look bigger. See? Just like this one. Come back all the way here. And you can even go further and makes the shoe look different. Just like that, see? Now you can come here and you can remove some in there if you want to. It's not necessary. The shoes look all right the way they are, in other words. Bring them different. And bring them down. See that? Okay. Now the second thing we want to do is want to bring the crouch, the line here up into the pants. And we cut that. That will also give us more of the shoes. See what I'm doing here? And then we can kind of bring some of this down and give more definition to the shoes. Kind of separating that in there, see? And we will cut some more. Now I always come here and cut these little lines to make it more acceptable. Here we go. Cut one even a little bit B. See that? All right. What I want to do is just draw a little line across. I wish my pencil was, there it goes, a little bit better. Right there. And I want to come up here. See what I'm doing? I'm drawing a little, this one's actually cut pretty good. And I'm going to draw my line up here. This is going to be our little, overalls. These in. And it comes up and actually goes like this. It comes up and actually goes up here like this. Let me bring it. So we want to come here and we want to cut that like that and come from the inside and remove that right in there. Just like that. And the same thing here. We come out with this. We come around. And then we come back and we cut that on the inside there. There we go. We can even cut this out just a little bit more. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and bring that arm down just a little bit. And we can even kind of come up here and give it a little romp there. And the same thing here. Just shaping it. All right, see that? This part. Let's come down here and just make a little cut right there, a cut there, a cut down there, and we're going to take that out as a little patch, okay? Not a patch actually, but a little hole in the... Then maybe we come across there and make a little cut in there. There we go. There's a little patch in the pants, in other words. All right. It's just kind of an old hat's what it is on this guy. Now, next, we just want to kind of, I always kind of come down here like this and come up here, which I come down like here, and I come up here and I just chip off these areas right here. That's the inside of the face here that is away from the beard. There we go. Do the same thing here. I kind of come, and you want to leave a little space over here where the beard is. I come up there, I come across there, and then I take that little inside out with the tip of my knife to give it the understanding that we are, there we go, just like that. Okay, let's cut this like that. All right, now let's just kind of shape that nose a little bit. There we are. Now, we want to take that and we want to be sure and let's just come across here. And we can actually do this to make us a little beard that we have here. So we come up, and we cut here, and then we cut here. And then we come from this side and we remove that. Cut here, come underneath here and remove that, and cut here and remove that. There we go. See how we did that? See that? Just following along. This is just a little project that we're making. Take this and just go down here like this. There we go. And then, if we want to, we can just draw a little mouth right here. Little small one. Just come along here like that. And we just cut that like that. There we go. But you want to take the beard, kind of come up underneath there. Just a little bit. There we go. Just like that. We'll make a cut in there, and there's this little mouth right in there. Now let's dig a little bit deeper in here so that the arms, we'll just go a little bit deeper in here is all, so that the mustache and the beard will stand out a little bit better. As I told you, I'm going to come down with that nose just a little bit more. There we go. Kind of come in here and flip it just a little bit. Flip it right in there. Get that underneath there a little bit. There we go. Now look at there. Got a little guy. Got a little hat on. Let's come back here. And let's get this a little bit more even back here. We're still not quite. So we want to come back here. We want to go ahead and draw a line. And we want to make a cut just like we do the back of the pants. Okay? And when you make that little cut in there, it gives the back of the pants its look. Well, that wood is kind of stringy back there. It goes a little bit stringy. I don't know what the problem with it is. Okay, see what we just did? Give me that little cut behind there. We just bring that down just a little bit. And this will be the back of the pants. Just bring that down a little bit. I'm going to cut these further up. Make them deeper is what I want. I'll look at something, I'll say, well, let me cut that a little bit deeper. And there you go, there you go. All right. Well, there you go. All right. And there's your little guy. Let me cut this down just a little bit. Just to fit my needs. Okay. There we go. We're not going to put any eyes on him. We're going to kind of put the hat over the eyes. Now, let's take, if I can find a V-tool, I don't know, it may be another. I moved my carving stuff. Here's a V-tool. Well, it's just kind of a, and basically, you just go around the beard with it. This is not really a V-tool, this is a gouge. It's a small gouge, but we'll just use it for the time being. I need my V-tool. I don't like using a small gouge, but anyway, you see what I'm talking about. My V-tool, I think, is in the other thing. Actually, to be honest with you, you can actually do it with a knife as well. But anyway, you got the general idea. You know how we use the V-tool to make our little, or you don't have to do that. You can leave it whatever way you want it. All right. Let me wet him.